very much, Director of Ceremonies. Let me acknowledge the Honorable Minister, Dr. Mavetera. Let me acknowledge our Senior Director General, Dr. Kalisto Gift Machengete, and other senior CEOs who are here, Mr. Dekitek, Engineer Mshanawani, and the rest of the team. I want to acknowledge you in your descending order of seniority. Let me just quickly touch on AI development and global trends. The rest of information have been shared. I think from morning you have been grilled with a lot of information, and the Honorable Minister has done justice straightforward to the nitty-gritties of what is required in terms of the national trajectory with regards to this topical issue. So now the field of AI development is constantly evolving, with new trends and advancements shaping the way AI technologies are being used across the various industries. There have been definitions around what exactly is artificial intelligence, what are the components of artificial intelligence, and I'm not going to dwell much on that part. Maybe in the middle of my presentation we'll be able to pick one or two issues. So there's no doubt with regards to that. So now here we see development of artificial intelligence. We have got now AI in the healthcare, and the healthcare is increasingly leveraging on technologies, tasks such as medical images, analysis, personalized treatment plans, drug discovery, and so forth, especially in the health sector. We also see continued growth in the machine learning, and I'm going to talk about the capacity that is also required when we are also going to support elements of machine learning. Dr. Machengete, I think, dwelled much on this. And we also see AI in robotics and natural language processing, which is the predictive artificial intelligence that even Dr. Papanyengu was talking about, which is very popular and common. And we also see the element of collaborative AI. So these are the levels of development in terms of artificial intelligence. What is, allow me to actually quote our own president, His Excellency Dr. Idim Mnangagwa. He went to Dubai, and I'm sure the Honorable Minister was there, the Minister of Home Affairs was also there, and this is what he said. He was shown what he was shown, and he got excited. And he spoke exactly about his vision with regards to artificial intelligence. And he said, I did not quote the first words, but he was saying, I'm surprised. But I liked the most part that says collaborating in AI to achieving technology in action. So you would find that there you are seeing a drive that is also coming from the top at national level with regards to the definition or how he spot on defined the element of artificial intelligence. So it's technology in action. So you... So now we're looking at the global trends of AI quickly. We are looking at the global AI market size is expected to grow by 37% every year from 2024 to 2030. And thereafter there is also going to be another prediction with regards to that growth. But you'd find that these are general statistics in terms of the expected growth with regards to AI. In 2023, there was that reporting. In 2024 now, we're expecting some of this reporting, and that's the growth projection. And obviously, this is quite interesting because it aligns with also our vision of an upper middle income where no one and no place will also be left behind, which that element of digital divide is also quite key, and I'm also going to dwell on that quickly. Now we see business can use AI solutions to gain competitive edge, and individuals on the other hand can benefit from acquiring AI related skills such as data analytics and machine learning. These are some of the trends that are now happening. You can see those that are from school and those that are opting to also expand their skills. You see some of the areas that you perhaps may want to look at. Now the AI market size, the AI market size to reach 305.9 billion by end of 2024. This is This is the expectations in terms of the research. And this estimated AI growth promises a remarkable increase from the reported 207 billion, which was reported in 2023, reflecting a year-over-year growth rate of approximately 47.7. So quite encouraging. And the surge is fueled by escalating investments. Oh. Is it... So the surge is fueled by escalating investments in AI technologies and broader applications across various industries. You're going to see that from the research here, some of the investment that have also been done in the developed areas and also some of the developing countries that have invested in AI technology. So there is going to be, with the more investment happening, we're also going to see an escalation in terms of the number and continued increase. Now, over 40% of business leaders report from the research, report productivity through AI automation. So AI usage in terms of the global trends helps in terms of repetitive tasks, letting you focus on more complex and creative assignments. Now you see that the algorithms, like my brother here, the Auditor General, was indicating, you see that the algorithms keeps improving and improving because of data's availability. The more the data is also becoming cleaner, the more awareness is happening, like what is happening right now. The more we also put platforms in place to be able to get and obtain correct data, we will be able to achieve and get more closer to automation. So for business leaders adopting AI-driven automation, from the researches that were done in those countries also that have adopted AI, including some of the African countries that I'm going to speak about. You have the Rwanda, you've got the Kenya, and so forth, the 7 countries that Dr. Machengeta was talking about. So they're saying AI automation leads to immediate gains in productivity. So they speak of correlation between the AI and immediate gains in terms of productivity. So they also say for employees, understanding how to work alongside AI tools can make you an indispensable asset to your organization. So there is this fear that is happening, and but we are also being addressed by those countries that have implemented AI. So it is also the foundation on how we are going to execute AI together in terms of our engagement, the citizen, the governance side, the policy side, the ethical frameworks, and so forth, in terms of our execution, and further the investment and knowledge acquisition that we're going to adopt as we journey towards this important subject. So we've got over 40% of business leaders report increased productivity through AI automation. So specialized AI and big data roles are set to grow by 30 to 35 due to their vital role in AI solution development. So these are some of the trends. So the roles include data science, machine learning, natural language processing, and computer vision. These are some of the trends that are actually taking place. Now let's look at AI will contribute over 15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. This is the prediction, and this is the reported according to Ostinger. This is the report that we actually have in terms of the growth prediction. So certainly as a nation, like the Honorable Minister has indicated and our Director General has indicated, their passion is very clear on how Zimbabwe must also leapfrog to be able to win a portion from this kind of growth. As we also have a very clear vision that even some from those developed countries are actually copying from us in terms of the architecture vision that His Excellency has put forward. So AI has a potential to revolutionize the global economic productivity and GDP, with local economies expected to experience 26%. So GDP growth by 2030, AI-driven automation will increase labor productivity and lead to significant economic growth gains. Now we're looking at some case studies. So far, in terms of the case studies that are available on authority, we've got USA as the power so far in terms of AI, its development. And we also have China, quite interesting. And we also have, so we have got India, China, and US. But US is still leading so far in terms of AI. But in terms of adoption, apparently, there is a report that says AI is projected to increase in China's GDP by 26.1 by 2030, while North America could see 14.5 GDP boost. Together, these gains are expected to contribute approximately 10.7 trillion to the global economy, accounting for almost 70% of AI's world economic impact. But in terms of the adoption, China is on the fast now. And we also have India also on the fast. Though in terms of leading technologies, we still have USA there. So these are some of the countries that are available to be able to copy and also to learn from them in terms of AI implementation. Let's look at the adoption, some of the adoption cases. Nearly 47 of AI adoption cases focus on automating IT processes. So this is the main outcome that is happening with regards to adoption. They are saying that we need to focus on automating IT process. So the significant adoption rate highlights increasing dependence on AI to streamline IT operations, boost efficiency, and minimize manual efforts in system management. That is why there's that call, a clarion call from Honorable Minister around infrastructure, where she's challenging the telcos that are also available here. And the Director General spoke again about that early in the morning when he was doing his presentation. Now we've got over 40% of business leaders report increased productivity through automation. The shift expected to generate substantial economic impact with projected revenues ranging from 300 billion to 400 billion. So Tesla currently is a very significant player, especially on self-driven vehicles. In some countries, you rarely catch a taxi with a driver. You'll be able to have self-driven cars. So Tesla is a very significant player in this transformative automotive trend, driving forward integration of self-driving technology in the global market. So this is actually what is happening in other economies. Now we've got the common one, the natural language processing. The natural language processing market is expected to be worth 40 billion in 2025. This is we call it, what we call in marketing or in telecoms, we call it quick wins or low-hanging fruits for us to quickly leapfrog into the revolution of AI. So this projected growth market illustrates its increasing integration into various industries, from retail sector to healthcare. For businesses, this is an opportunity to invest in natural languages processing technologies to gain competitive edge in the field. So we can adopt this to a greater extent to be able to increase efficiency and also to compete quickly. I know my time is almost but generative AI drives significant impact in the customer ops, marketing, engineering, and so forth. And I'm not going to dwell much on this, but perhaps to go quickly into this. Just a quick rundown. AI and big data skills are top priorities in company training strategies. Just to give you these global trends. Generative AI drives significant impact in customer ops, marketing, engineering, and research and development. And also on that element of 75% from the research fear job losses from AI. Dr. Machengere was talking here to say his heart pounds when he spoke about the issues of governance. I don't know how many were listening on that element. But the Honorable Minister again indicated that element and assured us in terms of the direction. But let's look at additional 44 are very concerned and 33 are somewhat concerned. The concern about job loss highlight the importance of reskilling in terms of programs, job transition support, and education to assist workers in adapting to changes. Are we also on that path in Zimbabwe? To some extent, we are on that path, but more is still need to be done. We have introduced Education 5.0, which is speaking to this. So that is a step forward achieving that. But a lot can also be done if we also increase collaboration between the education sector and the private sector. We'll be able to achieve